So what we'll often see is, in the case of the individual that doesn't have a succession plan, um, maybe selling that dealership becomes a viable option. And if that's the case, how can we assist in that sale? So one of the things that we're working for the seller, we would be looking to clean up the books of the company in advance of any potential sale. We'd be looking to make sure that when the potential buyer comes in or their representatives come in, that the books are, relatively clean and there's not a lot in the way of add backs or not too many questions in terms of, well, what about this and what about that? We've already addressed it so that the number of adjustments that need to be made are reduced. On the other hand, if we're working for the buyer, we would be looking to make sure that all of the underlying books and records make sense, and that if there's anything that needs to be addressed, that we've addressed it. So we might be looking at the strength of the balance sheet, make sure that everything is accurately stated. We'd be looking to make sure that if that things like the tax returns match the dealer financials to the extent that they should, because they don't always necessarily, obviously. But those are the sorts of things that we'd be looking to capture. Any sort of non-recurring things that would appear in the income statement, we'd be looking to capture. So we're able to provide services to the respective sides, if you will, whether it's the buyer or the seller, to make sure that um, the sale price is maximized, or if you're the buyer, the income that you're most likely to recognize or realize moving forward is maximized. So that's where one of the areas where Withum really comes into play.